The warning signs are there. Canelo will stop Beterbiev, says Tony Bellew. Let's talk about that.
Push the weight and flex. Flex the livest one in the section. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Boxing scene. Link will be in the description. The warning signs are there. Canelo will stop Beterbiev. Former Cruiserweight World Champion Tony Bellew is backing Mexican superstar Canelo Alvarez to score a knockout victory over a champion, Artur Beterbiev. Canelo, a 4-division world champion, is looking to capture more gold in a 5th weight class. Last month, Canelo unified the entire super middleweight division when he knocked out Caleb Plant to unite the world titles, WBC, IBF, WBA, WBO. A few weeks later, Canelo's team would make a request to the WBC to approve a fight with Cruiserweight champion Lunga Makabu. However, Makabu must first make a mandatory defense against Thabiso Munchu. I'm sorry I'm butchering these names. I can't even pronounce that last name. Which is slated to take place in late January. By the way, please don't act like you know who these guys are. It's Cruiserweight. No one's paying attention, and I'm not being disrespectful. I'm saying this for a reason. According to top-ranked CEO Bob Arum, who promotes Beterbiev, Canelo has already expressed interest in fighting the Russian puncher if the opportunity to face Makabu falls through. The unbeaten Beterbiev, regarded as fearsome for his fearsome power, has knocked out all 17 of his last opponents. But in the most recent fights, Beterbiev has proved to be very hittable, and his performances were not as dominant. He displayed vulnerabilities that Bellew is confident Canelo would exploit. I think Canelo would stop Beterbiev. I've seen the warning signs already, and I've seen the shots that he can be hurt with, Bellew told DAZN. Canelo has already tested the waters at 175 pounds. Back in 2019, he moved up 2 weight classes to score a knockout over Sergey Kovalev to capture the WBO world title. He would later then vacate the belt and drop down to super middleweight. Based on that outcome, Bellew has no concerns over Canelo's power not following him up to the higher weight class. Canelo's power would carry up to light heavyweight. It did against Sergey Kovalev. If it does with Kovalev, I think it will with Beterbiev. But as I said, styles make fights. That's the article. Link will be in the description. Here's my opinion. Does Bellew make valid points? Yes. But for those who follow the sport with a critical eye like we do, we know what that travel up to 175 was really about. We know Sergey Kovalev was coming off a hard fight with Anthony Yard, a very hard fight which he almost got stopped in. And came back, and very next fight, he fought a very big Canelo Alvarez. Very big Canelo Alvarez. You know, the same Canelo Alvarez, and I'm going there because this is true. I'm not making it up. All right? Same Canelo Alvarez that popped dirty for clenbuterol, that the WBC said, okay. The levels that we caught him with, that he was caught with, is now legal. We're going to suspend him for now. But if he gets caught with it again and it's the same levels, it's okay. Did that not happen? Yeah. The same WBC that told us it's okay for a fighter that they back to pop dirty A and B samples and brush it off as it being equivalent to drinking 4 Red Bulls. And he being allowed to fight. We're talking about Oscar Valdez, a.k.a. Oscar Valpeds. That sanctioning body. Why am I bringing it up? Because it's relevant. He beat Sergey Kovalev at 175. He could have stayed there and fought Bivol or Beterbiev then. He could have did it then. He could have kept that title then. Multitask. It's boxing. Hank Armstrong, didn't he multitask? He didn't vacate one strap to go to the other to go to the other weight division. He kept them all. I know it's a different time though, but Canelo's great. He can do that, right? I'm not asking him to do something that he cannot do, right? Am I hating, or are you guys just giving him a pass? Because now this fight has become closer and closer to a reality. Magically, it's becoming closer to a reality after he, quote unquote, looks bad. I'm talking about Beterbiev. After Beterbiev looks bad in a fight. He didn't look bad. Marcus Brown is a hell of a fighter. And he had a hell of a headbutt, too. Let me tell you about it. And he fought through it and stopped him. When you move up in rankings, things get tougher. That's just the nature of the beast. Let's not forget Canelo pump faked at 175. He did it with Bivol. He says, I'm not fighting Caleb Plant. I'm going to go up and fight Bivol. Remember that? Remember those weird stipulations? Hey, Caleb, if you get hurt during camp, I'm still going to fight and make the same money. But if I get hurt during camp, you got to wait on me. Remember that? It wasn't too long ago. Where you don't want to do that, Caleb? I'm going to go up and fight Bivol. Pump fake. He didn't say Beterbiev. Remember, John Scully, who trains Beterbiev, is a friend of the show. You can call him on the phone. When I spoke to him, he said, hey, man, our phone has not rang. Why would you go up and fight Sergey Kovalev when Beterbiev and Bivol was there? Why are you fighting the old guy that's over the hill coming off of a loss? Well, not a loss, a hard win where he was almost knocked out in. Why didn't you just go up and fight the young guys? The young, hungry lions. Now, is this a winnable fight for Canelo? Yes, it's boxing. Absolutely. But nowadays, you can't talk boxing without talking about the politics and nonsense. Now, Bellew is entitled to his opinion. Strength transitioning into a higher weight class, I will forever question that because of Canelo's history. That's just what it is. But scale for scale, Canelo can compete with anybody at 175. He's trying to go up to cruiserweight. Don't tell me this is not by design. It is. I'm just saying, in my opinion, it's just my opinion. First of all, I spoke about this fight a while ago where it could have happened. But in my opinion, yes, styles do make fights. And this man on the left, Artur Beterbiev, I don't care how he looked in his last fight. Canelo can't let this guy land clean. Golovkin buzzed Canelo several times. And this guy right here, Beterbiev, yeah, man, he's stronger than Triple G. He's a hell of a lot stronger than Triple G. This is a dangerous fight. If Canelo goes up there and takes this fight right here, shit, I'll give him full credit. This cause for concern, though. His skill set's going to have to be on 20. All right? So Tony Bellew thinks it's a winnable fight. He's entitled to his opinion. Who do I think wins? Sign the fight and I'll let y'all know. Bronx on deck.